Bunde. Welcome to a very beautiful morning here out in the Bosphorus Straits of Istanbul. Yeah, these days I hang out here in the Bosphorus Straits so much because it's literally just a 5 minutes walk from my place right now. From my old place, I used to have to walk like, 45 minutes to get here. But now from my new place here in Beşiktaş, I just have to walk like literally 5 minutes to get to this view. It's amazing, take a look. And for those of you celebrating Lunar New Year, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 恭喜发财，新年快乐. Depending on if you're Chinese, celebrating Chinese New Year or Korean New Year, in the end of the day, it's the same Lunar New Year. And let's see who's gonna be on today. I bet not a lot of people are gonna be on today. It's the Lunar New Year night. But then again, yesterday, again surprised to see so many people on my stream, even though it was eve of Lunar New Year's night. And today I'm doing this stream without my gimbal, okay, because I forgot. Okay, my gimbal is in my winter jacket, and today I came out without my winter jacket because it's a very nice weather today. Daytime about 6 to 10 degrees Celsius, so I reckon 6 to 10 degrees Celsius I wouldn't need my winter jacket. You see, people are walking around in just jackets as well. So Onyx, today is Lunar New Year, February 1st. I'm not too sure though. I don't really follow Lunar New Year, but yesterday was, I think, supposed to be, was yesterday? I think today is the first day of Lunar New Year. And anyways, Lunar New Year changes every single year. It's not a fixed date. It's not like 1st of February or something. It changes every year based on the moon. Yeah, sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Yeah, not something that I really care about though. I don't do Lunar New Year's. Welcome Onyx, where are you watching from? Here I am in a cold winter morning here in Istanbul. I'm by the gorgeous Bosphorus Straits of Istanbul. You can see the Maiden Tower, the Hagia Sophia Constantinople right here, and the Hagia Sophia here. And the whole Asia side of Istanbul behind me. I'm at the Europe side of Istanbul. Welcome to my live stream. Onyx, I'm in Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica, nice. Jamaica, salsa, bachata. So Jamaica is more bachata than salsa, isn't it? I love bachata. Sancha. 新年快乐 Limpeh, 新年快乐 万事如意 Sancha from Singapore celebrates 春节 the proper name for what you guys call Chinese New Year is 春节, okay. And 春节 means spring festival. Oh, and reggae, yes, of course, reggae as well, reggae, yeah. But I love how Jamaicans dance bachata, so nice. This is amazing. And yeah, Sancha, happy New Year. Oh, the sun is actually coming out. You see, today I'm only out here in the Bosphorus because the weather forecast says a fully cloudy day. But right now I can the sun on my neck. So I'm going to just going to go find shelter. You guys know I literally will burn in the sun, right? So I need to avoid this whole thing. And oh man, it's so hard. Oh, weather forecast is so inaccurate. But today is a pretty warm day, 6 to 10 degrees Celsius, and from here on it's just gonna get warmer and warmer. 大地回春啊，大地回春，观音大地回春。What's that? I can't remember. But I spent 10 years in China doing Chunjie, and I can tell you, Chunjie in China is a completely different way of celebration, and you won't even hear music like this. No, they don't play this music. I don't know where these songs came from. Yeah, very interesting way they celebrate Chunjie, very different from other places in the world. And they definitely do not go around with two miserable oranges in their hands to pioneer. Yeah, I don't know where that custom come from. Okay, in China, when I was in China, when they celebrated Chunjie, nobody walked around with two oranges in their hands. Okay, nobody is miserable looking. Nobody do that. Okay, and happy Chunjie 快乐 ah. I don't call it Chinese New, I don't call it CNY, it's a complete wrong name. The proper name is Chunjie. In China we call it, we wish each other 春节快乐, 春节快乐. Onyx, I went to Shanghai for 2 weeks. Oh, when? I was in Shanghai for 5 years. Shanghai is very, very cold. Onyx is 24 degrees Celsius in Jamaica. Oh, not bad, not bad. 24 degrees Celsius is a very fine weather in Jamaica. I don't know, Jamaica has great weather, great food, great environment, just great all around, man. You guys, that's why you guys grow to be strong and fast. But really, and right here today, 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. I'm pretty underdressed though. Actually, I kind of underestimated this 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. I thought like 6 degrees Celsius this will be okay, but actually I'm feeling really cold. And because I'm not wearing my winter jacket, I left my gimbal in my winter jacket, so I'm holding the phone right now with my bare hand like this. So it's hot all around. And retro, wow, you're here. Yep, I'm here. Supposedly a fully cloudy weather today. I woke up, I checked the forecast, it's a fully cloudy weather forecast, and when I looked out the window it was fully cloudy, and so I thought might as well go to the Bosphorus. You know, when it's fully cloudy I don't want to waste it, I want to get out of the house. But the moment I reach the Bosphorus, look at the sun, boom. I am brutally deceived by the weather forecast. So right now all I'm doing is trying to hide in the shade. You see there's a shade line here. Try to hide in the shade, but you know, honestly hiding in the shade does very little, but you know, every little bit counts. And here you see a lot of people coming to enjoy the morning sun here by the Bosphorus. Let's take a look. That's Constantinople over there with Hagia Sophia standing right on top, which is the Acropolis. That's the Maiden Tower, and we're at the Europe side of Istanbul. Not many seagulls in the air anymore, because seagulls and all birds are active in the morning and they start to sleep by noon time, and it's about noon right now, 10:30. So not a lot of seagulls anymore. Hey, I'm in the shelter right now. The shade of this building right here. Onyx, yes, always hot here. Not that hot. Jamaica is not that hot. Jamaica is 20-ish degrees Celsius to low 30. It's not that hot. Yeah, Jamaica is okay. You know, like hot is like, if you compare hot like Korean summer, Istanbul summer, maybe sometimes even New York summer is hot. Like, and many parts of India, like we're talking over 40 degrees Celsius, okay? So it's crazy. So Jamaica is not that bad, right? Jamaica is just beautiful. Anything by the Caribbean is just beautiful. Of course, you know, at the end of the day, the world is beautiful. Look at that, beautiful people doing selfies by the beautiful straits. Life is beautiful. The boat coming in, my favorite boat. I love. You know, I almost wanted to take the boat again today. Yeah, and if you just join me, welcome. And if you celebrate Lunar New Year as a Korean, say hey po wani badasayo. If you celebrate Lunar New Year as a Chinese person, 恭喜发财新年快乐. This is, I think today is the first day of Lunar New Year. Is it? Is it not? I always get this wrong. Is it the first day? I don't know, because you don't see any Lunar New Year anything here, so I've pretty much lost track. I've been here for more than a year, 1 year and 2 months. I've pretty much lost track. And today, this is I'm here in Istanbul, still here in Istanbul, 1 year and 2 months, and it's quite a cold winter morning here in Istanbul, 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. After last week's snowstorm, from this week onwards, it's gonna get warmer and warmer and warmer. Over the next few days, we should see temperatures going as high as 13 degrees Celsius according to the forecast. So today, I'm wearing like little to nothing, you know, like this. And a lot of people are just wearing little, see, just simple jackets, not winter jackets anymore today. And yeah, so Sean Cho, Chu Yi today. It means today is the first day of Lunar New Year. Interesting. So yeah, there you go. There you go. First day of Lunar New Year is today. What date is it today? What date is it today? What's the Gregorian date today? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know what's the date and the day every day unless I deliberately check. It's not in my mind anymore. Dates are not in, like, for most people, you don't even have to check the dates, right, to know today is whatever day and whatever date, right? But for me, like, that thing is already completely detached in my mind. I have to deliberately check to see if today is a weekday or a weekend, and if so, which day. Yeah. Onyx, so you just entered the year of the tiger, 1st of February. 1st of February, oh. Today is what day? Is it Monday or Tuesday, or what day is? What day is it today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I know it's a weekday because I just worked the US market yesterday, so today must be a weekday, but what day is it today? Oh, crows are active all day long. Oh, Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, 1st of February, the first day of Lunar New Year. Very coincident. Very coincident. I know Lunar New Year changes every single year. It's not always 1st of February. Yeah. Olivia's retro Monday 11:45 p.m. in the US. Yep. Next, that reminds me of Paris. Oh yeah, actually, it's not really like Paris because Paris is a river. So it's very wide, and you see, you won't see this in Paris, right? You will not see this in Paris. You will not get tankers in Paris, right? Because it's just one miserable river, isn't it? But you know, like the last few days, I actually took that boat. Last Saturday, I actually took you guys on the boat ride on that boat all the way down the Bosphorus and back. Yeah. Yeah, I did spend time in Paris as well. When were you in Paris? And even when I was in Paris, honestly, you see right now, I'm looking at the Hagia Sophia from here, this distance. This distance is pretty much the distance I saw the Eiffel Tower as well, back in Paris. I never went all the way to the Eiffel Tower. I stayed real far from that place. I try to stay away from all these tourist places, especially in Paris. And I look Asian, I stay away from all tourist places very much. Just not get into stupid trouble, Wow, today's sky is so beautiful. Look at that beautiful sky. That beautiful sky with the mosque in the foreground and the Turkish flag flying in the air. Wow, look at that. Isn't this beautiful? Onyx, I was in Shanghai 2010. Oh, 2010 I was in Beijing. Oh, so we were both in China at the same time, Onyx. Paris 2004, 2005, 2016. Oh, I was in Paris in 2014. So we pretty much missed each other a little bit in Paris. But we were both together in China in 2010. The 2010 was when, actually pretty much 2010 was when I first moved to Beijing. So we missed each other in Shanghai by a hair. I would love to visit Turkey one day. You see, this sky is so beautiful, so serene. And then you listen to the boat behind, and then the seagulls in the air. Man, this is just beautiful, isn't it? I would love to visit Turkey one day. Yeah, you know, do you know that so far, as far as I know, five people have come to Istanbul because of because they watched my live stream, and then they came over the past 1 year. 5. Of course, I don't meet people up pretty much in real life. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, until I stopped doing so. I used to. Like back when I was in Korea, I used to meet my fans a lot. You know, like every weekend I'll be meeting fans from all over the world. Well, let's take a look at the view. I think mask restrictions are back on. I don't know. I don't listen to Turkish news, so I'm not sure. Because I'm seeing a massive increase in the number of people wearing masks, which I don't used to see. Maybe mask restrictions are on right now. I wouldn't know because I don't listen to Turkish news. And welcome. It's actually quite cold, you know. I'm really completely underdressed and completely lied to, deceived by the weather forecast. This is not a sunless, cloudy day. You guys know that when it's like that, right? If I wake up, I open my window and I see this, I pretty much just stream from home or stream from the most nearby cafe in my home. Yeah, I don't go out at all. But because I actually woke up this morning seeing the, like, it's all cloudy, I was like, whoa, this is the day to be out, you know. Definitely have to go to the Bosphorus. Just a 5-minute walk from my place. Yes, this is 5 minutes walk from my apartment. Okay, so if it's cloudy, 100% I want to be here. But bam, very serene, yeah. See, just young people. All these are young people just sitting around enjoying life slowly. It's a very slow life here in Istanbul. And Turkish people tell me Istanbul is already fast-paced for them. So other places in Turkey are even slower life. Can I imagine? Beautiful, yeah? I'm so happy to be like here to capture this view for you guys, you know. Those of you who can't be here, like, no, this is not a river, this is a sea. You see big tankers, big ships. See huge ass ship in the horizon. Really big ship, big tankers, big merchant vessels. And even like looking in this area, even looking here is beautiful because of sky, you know. Where's the cloudy day I was promised, man? Oh, and today, you see, like, if you watch my video on the where I introduced the Korean restaurant here, I had really deep crow feet in that video, isn't it? Like really deep sunken face crow feet. Yeah, you see right now, no, nothing, no more. How did I get rid of my crow feet in 2 weeks with no Botox and no special attention, or you know, some special attention? How do I do that? Okay, I will review the secret of how I got rid of all my crow feet in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. See, that 2 weeks ago I covered that restaurant, the Korean restaurant. I was looking like crap, remember? Oh, crow feet and wrinkles all over 2 weeks ago in that video. But today, bam, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How did I do it? I will review the secret of how to get rid of crow feet naturally without any substances, okay? In today's video. So today, later on today, I will release that video. So stay tuned for that video. Ooh. Even people who ride their bike all the way up to the sea line, looking and acting cool. buddy, you can't look cool in a 125cc bike, buddy. You have to go 1000cc and above to look cool. Oh, look at all the seagulls crowding around the ship. Look at the seagull crowding around the ship. Look at the seagulls crowding around the ship. Whoa. The seagulls are raiding the ship. Look at it. Can you guys see it? Onyx, great. Can't wait for the video. Yep. Today I will tell you guys the secret of really, like, pretty much removing all crew feet from your face. Just like that. And it's not even torturous. It's actually even a very fun process. Shoncho, the peace and the wind is very calming. So what do you do? What do you do today for Chunjie today? Or Shoncho? What do you guys do today for Chunjie? For those of you who celebrate Lunar New Year, what do you guys do today? Oh, the sun is coming in really fast. But then, you know, people who don't notice who don't take time to just sit down and look at the sky, yeah, you don't notice how fast the sun actually travels across the sky. You know, actually very fast. You know, you always look up and see the sun doesn't look like it's ever moving, but that's only when you don't pay attention. When we pay enough attention to the sun, right? The sun moves so fast, very fast. See everybody just sitting there enjoying the sunshine. I wish I could enjoy sunlight like people, like normal regular people. Look at that, just sitting around enjoying the sun in their face. But sadly, not looking at the beautiful scene, we're just looking at their mobile phones. You know, what's the point of sitting here watching your mobile phone? I don't understand. Of course, I'm also watching my mobile phone. Onyx, every new moon I meditate and set my intentions. Ah, great, yeah. Not just new moon. Actually, meditation should be a daily thing. If you do that daily, it open up very new worlds to you. Like, there are many layers in this world, you know. What we perceive as reality is only one layer. And as you train yourself to in meditation and other practices, you start to peel off more other layers and you start to see the world very differently. Soncha, our usual 拜年 from parents' place to parents' in-laws' place to give ang pao and give exchange oranges. I don't know where the exchange oranges come from. Right? For all 10 years in China, I never saw the exchange oranges walking around with 2 oranges thing. Never. Soncha, now reaching home to rest, quite tiring. Myeongjeol. Yeah, it's a family thing. If you're without family like me, then it becomes a very boring thing. Agio! Oh, Agio! Been a very long time. How have you been? Oh, I haven't seen you for a very long time. And Chi, good morning. Happy Lunar New Year. Nothing to be happy about. I don't celebrate Lunar New Year. But happy Lunar New Year to all of you who does, okay? If you're Korean, say hey, Pop-Mani-Pada-Sayo. If you're Chinese, 新年快乐，万事如意. Here, Limpeh, I don't do Lunar New Year. I'm in Istanbul. There's no Lunar New Year here, and I have no family, no Asian community, no friends, then nothing. I'm just alone here. There's no Lunar New Year when you're alone. Okay, 100%. You know, you don't feel nothing. Agio, I don't know if you remember. Of course, I remember you, Agio. It's been a long time. Onyx, yes, I try to meditate every day for sure, but I write down my intentions on the new moon. Ah, okay, that's good, keep it up, that's a good thing to do. Onyx, I just started Qigong. Oh, okay, Qigong or Kriya, all the same thing. Yeah, Qigong definitely is life-changing, because when you train and when you exercise your energy, the body is one thing, the mind is one thing, the energy is what powers both the body and the mind. Yeah, or what yoga called prana, or chi, or ki, or reiki. It's all the same thing. I made a video about this, that the true if you can go to my channel, I search for this video called The True Source of Motivation. How to stay motivated every single day. The real secret is energy. When your energy is high, you'll always feel motivated, and when your energy is super high, you feel like you're in love. And that's exactly how being in love works, you know. When your energy hits a certain peak, it hits those points which releases all the dopamine, serotonin, all that stuff. Basically, wherever your energy hits, it releases the hormones of the area. That's how it works actually. Lolo, have you tried out hammam before the Turkish massage and bath? I don't like things like that. I don't like hammam, or I don't like jiao tang. I don't like onsen. In a way, I don't even like jjimjilbang. Yeah, but I go to jjimjilbang just to sit around and sleep. Not really for the bath and massage and all this thing. The chuo bei, like in China, the jiao tang and chuo bei. I don't like these things like that. Yeah, I don't enjoy being in the same bath with other people and having other people massage me all over. I don't like things like that. So I don't do things like that. I hate it when people touch me all over. Yeah, I am not a very touchy person. I do not enjoy massages. I don't ever do the massages of any kind. I don't do massages of any kind. I just don't like people touching me and squeezing me all over. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know how people enjoy it, but I don't like it. And even in Japan, when I do onsen, I go to very private onsens where I'm in the bath alone, in the mountains alone. I never go to those onsens with the back scrub and the 10 other men in the same bath. I don't like this kind of thing. Agil, sorry for not watching your streams. I'm having suicidal problems, but I'm glad I'm fine now. Oh, okay. I'm glad you feel you're fine, because feeling that you're fine is the real fine. Yeah, I've been there before. I know. Yeah, I'm glad you pulled through. Just gonna get better from here. All right. I think most importantly is you need to watch your diet. Yeah, it's weird, right? Most people don't understand that when you're getting out on the way out of very severe depressions, diet plays a very huge role, because diet can severely screw your energy and severely screw with your energy levels, your sugar levels, your all kinds of things. Basically, you want as little disruptions in your system as possible. You want as much peace in your system as possible. So your diet is very important. You want to watch your diet. Stay away from alcohol. You know, those things that screw with your energies big time. Liana, wow, good morning, my London girl. Good morning and welcome to a very beautiful morning here in Istanbul. It's 6 to 8 degrees Celsius in the morning here. I'm by the Bosphorus Straits. Why am I by the Bosphorus Straits when the sun is up in the sky like this, when it's all sunny? Well, I was pretty much deceived, because this morning when I opened the window, I saw the world is all it's all cloudy, and like, whoa. When it's all cloudy, it's time to get out there, right? And then I checked the weather forecast now. Wow, cloudy day today with 82% rain. And then the moment I reached there and at the Bosphorus, boom, this beautiful skies. It's a good thing though. It's very beautiful and very sunny. But too is bad, no? To me, as a vampire, this is the worst weather for me. You know, I'm literally hiding in a shade line here. So funny. Okay, let's see. I don't like being touched and massaged by people either, Liana. Yeah. Agil, I haven't eaten in 3 days. No. Agil, not eating screws with your energy. If you're on the way out, you want to eat well, you want to eat healthy, you need to get a professional opinion on this, okay? I can't tell you how important diet is on the way out of a severe depression. I cannot overemphasize this. I've been there. You want to get some professional ideas on this, really. Onyx, Agil, please hold on. Things get better. Sending you so much love right now. There you go. Hock Kwee, yes, watch your diet and don't get diabetes. Hock Kwee, Hock Kwee from Singapore. 新年快乐，万事如意. I'm glad to see you guys on the channel. Thanks, Onyx. Agil, I wish I could reach out to you. Same. But yeah, in the end of the day, right, getting out of the pit, I call it getting out of the pit, is something you have to do alone. It's something very personal. And in fact, the more people you get around you, the worse it gets. Yeah, I'm sure you know what it means. So, most importantly really is to take good care of yourself in terms of rest and diet. If you get your rest and diet down solid, you'll get out steadily. And if you have a meditative practice or spiritual practice, make sure you keep it up. Especially if you have a Qigong or Kriya practice, you need to keep that up because it holds your energy up. Okay, right now, getting out from the pit, the most important thing is really just to hold your energy up. Don't let your energy fluctuate every day. That's the most important thing. Hock Kwee, yes, happy Chinese New Year to you, Limpeh. I don't do Chinese New Year, and this is just another regular day. Today is no different from 10 days ago. I don't do Chinese New Year. I don't do Chunjie. Liana, happy Lunar New Year. Yep, I don't do Lunar New Year anyway, so nothing to wish me about. But here's wishing: if you're Korean, say hey po mani bada sayo, and if you're Chinese, 新年快乐，万事如意. Today, as we covered, it's the first day of Lunar New Year. Yeah, first day of in China is called Chunjie, and in Korea it's called Solal. Separately, they are called Chinese New Year or Korean New Year in English terms, but it's all the wrong terms. Argue, I will try to. I might eat today. Yeah, not just eat, no, eat well, eat healthy, and sleep well, sleep healthy, and then do your kriyas, do your qigongs. Or do some kind of exercise if you have not introduced to kriyas or qigongs. Do any form of exercise will help, even jogging. You need to have, you must, it's not a choice. You must sleep well, eat well, and have a daily exercise routine. It is a must. If you have seek professional help for getting out of the pit like I did, then you will know your therapist 100% also prescribe exercise, and your therapist will tell you what exercise to do. Okay, that my therapist went down to crafting me exact exercise, how long to do this, how long to do that on a daily basis. Okay, it's no joke. No, getting out is actually getting out of the pit is actually a science, you know. Yeah, it's not something you do randomly. Yeah. Hock Kwee, where is the ang pao? Oh, you guys should give me ang pao, right? So that's why my question now, Hock Kwee, where's the ang pao? If you guys want to give me an ang pao, you can go to the comment section. You see the little S button. You can click on the S button to give me an ang pao. It would be much appreciated. Okay, any amount of tip that helps to keep this live stream going on at close to zero cost or zero cost will contribute to its long-term sustainability. All right. And Onyx, argue, drink a lot of water, cut back on sugar. If you take sugar, sugar is very bad. Not just for now, but sugar is just very bad for human being all around, any day, in any condition. Okay, just avoid sugar. Liana, eat good, feel good. Yeah, eat good, feel good, exercise. Because why? When I was getting out of the pit, right? My therapist prescribed exercise because you need exercise to release endorphin, and endorphins holds up your mood for the day. It's very important. And I was also prescribed dark chocolate, which I eat massively, yeah, every day. All this thing you get only if you get, see, all this good and proper advice you get if you actually have a professional therapist, right? Like I did. It is very hard to get out of the pit properly. You can easily like have a relapse, you know. Thanks guys, I haven't talked to anyone about this. No problem. I'm glad you spoke about it. Yeah, and get some good advice here. But always remember, random advice here doesn't work for your specific situation. You need to listen to your therapist, because I've been there. I know how individualized and how specific every situation can be. We don't know your situations, and we don't know your symptoms, and we don't know a lot of things that only your therapist will know. Okay, so we are just giving very random, very general suggestions which may or may not work for a situation, right? So take whatever we say with a pinch of salt, because like I say, depression is a clinical illness. It is not a case of feeling sad. It is a physiological and psychosomatic illness, which requires certain intervention in terms of hormones, diets, and actually pretty much the main idea is the intervention on the hormonic level. Yeah, and everything prescribed to me was actually targeted to hold out and stabilize the hormones. Yeah, that's what depression really is. Okay, it's not a case of just feeling sad that the world is dark, not like that, right? Argue, I'm depressed because I'm getting judged about how I look in public, my accent, people make fun of it. But anyways, like you have your situations. I'm glad you're willing to share with us here, but really do talk to a professional. We're not professionals here. None of us are. And because I've been through this whole thing before, for my whole process was almost a year. It took me almost a year to go through the whole thing and get out. So I know the whole process is very professional. It's nothing just talking to a friend randomly will do, okay? And regardless of your reasons, the way it triggers is more important. What's the trigger, when it triggers, how it triggers, and the hormonic effects in your body, and the symptoms and stuff like that. It's very professional. It's not, see, those guys, they go to college to learn this stuff for years, okay? It's nothing we can just gauge or judge or guess here. Again, I always say, if you know you're in a situation like this, if you know you're in depression, you must get professional help. I've been talking about this for a very long time on my channel, that depression is a clinical illness. Depression is not just feeling sad because people make fun of you. It's not. It's way deeper than that. If you think you have depression, you need professional help before it's too late. Most people hold it off until it's too late. When is it too late? When you kill yourself, that's too late. Yeah. Don't get there. So, Agio, if you think you're suicidal, it is time to get professional help. It's nothing we can help. It's nothing we can do for you on a live stream like this. Yeah. Oh, please do get professional help if you have not. It's not easy because there is a time trigger as well. Yeah, if you're really depressed, you will realize that there is a time trigger, that at certain time of the day, something triggers your hormonic. There's a hormonic trigger, and no matter how great a day you have had, no matter 10 million people praise you for your looks and accent, you will trigger and everything turns dark. This is nothing you can control. That's why it's a illness. It is not something you can control. You can have the best day of your life today, and when it triggers, the whole world turns dark. That's depression. It's nothing you can control. It's not about how you feel, And whoa, Hock Kwee, $20 ang pao, man. Thanks a lot, man. Hock Kwee, you're the man. Whoa, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Oh man, just for your ang pao, I'll sing you a Lunar New Year song, right? I don't know what kind of Lunar New Year song. I really lost touch about this for a very long time. Like let's see what I remember from my days in China. What do I remember? What do I remember? 恭喜你，恭喜你，恭喜你，恭喜大家. Something like that. But thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the ang pao, Hock Kwee. Really appreciate it. Oh, no. This ang pao makes me like Lunar New Year once again. Agio, it's something you have to overcome. Yeah. Rigo. Hi, Agio. Please take care. And as Limpeh says, please reach out to someone professional. If you need recommendation in Singapore, please let me know. Agio, okay, yeah. Please understand that depression, there is sadness. There is sadness. There is a stage called sadness, where we have people making fun of you and you're sad every day because people make fun of you. that you can control, that you can make yourself happier. But when you allow that to sink deeper and deeper, it triggers a point. There is a trigger point where it becomes depression, and that trigger point is a psychosomatic point, meaning it's no longer an emotion, it's no longer in your head anymore. It becomes something physiological. It screws with your hormones, and when your hormones is screwed like that, every day there's a trigger point where you'll feel the whole world crush on you. No matter if you had the best day in your life and an angel came kiss you in the face, it does nothing. I've been there. Nothing can cheer me up. It's not, when you get to that point, it's not sadness anymore. It's got depression, and it's got its own name for a reason. Yeah. Shish, oh my god, another outdoor stream make my day. welcome Shish from Bharata. And today we are here at the beautiful Bosphorus Straits once again. Just 5 minutes walk from my place up there, up on the hill. And actually today I wouldn't be out here like this if I knew it's gonna be this sunny. You guys know that if it's this sunny, I pretty much don't come out to do outdoors. So in the morning, I opened the window and it was all cloudy, no sun at all. And then I look at the forecast, wow, whole day cloudy with 82% rain. So I said, wow, this is the kind of day I need to do outdoor, man. This is the perfect weather. And by the time I reach the Bosphorus, bam, the weather becomes so bad. This, to me, is bad weather. This is the worst weather for a vampire. And once again, thanks Hock Kwee for the ang pao, really appreciate it. Onyx. Agio, please reach out to someone. My sis made a permanent decision last year and I would have done anything to get her back. Agio, please understand that don't just reach out to someone. Reach out to someone professional. A non-professional will just make it worse, okay? A non-professional will make everything worse for someone with real clinical depression, right? Agio, I'm sorry to hear what happened to your sister. Onyx, also be careful hearing the music, yep. Agil, well, bye guys, I have to go and do something. Have a great day and thanks for helping. Hey, take it easy, man. Get a professional, really. Rigo, nice weather today. No, to me this is terrible weather. To me, if I knew the weather's gonna be like this, I wouldn't even be here. Okay, this is to me terrible, ugly, bad weather. Ooh. Onyx, Agil, I want to see you here tomorrow. Yeah, man, Agil, I want to see you here tomorrow, man. Huh? Take it easy, man. Most of all, really get professional help. Okay, you're welcome, bro. Diana, I have to go. So I have to stay out. Oh, you have Vitigo, so I have to stay out the sun. Yeah. I'm just vampire, so I just pretty much stay out of the sun. See, right now, the sun is coming in on me right now, you see. Try and hide in this shed here. Shish. If I ever visit Istanbul, would you show that Bosphorus area to me? Oh, if you come to Istanbul, 100% you'll be in this area. 100%, because this is where some of the most major tourist attraction places are. The Dolmabahce Palace just right beside. The Kabata Piers, all here. You want to take a boat, it's all from here. 100% you'll be here if you're here in Istanbul. And of course the Beşiktaş area just behind. Beşiktaş area is another main area tourists must visit. So this whole area here, if you come to Istanbul, 100% you'll be here, right? If you don't come here, pretty much I don't know what you're gonna do in Istanbul, to be honest. Apart from going to the Hagia Sophia, it's right there. You can even see the Hagia Sophia from here. Oh, 45 minutes. Okay guys, 45 minutes of showing you guys the beautiful Bosphorus. I'm gonna go walk to a cafe right now because the weather is so bad. For vampires, this is super bad weather. We're gonna go find somewhere to hide. But then very interestingly, like whenever I stream outdoors here like this, I get a lot of people like interested to come on the stream and to say hi and stuff. Oh man, my hair looks like crap right now. Oh, sun! Oh! Oof! Oof! The sun! Oof! 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 Oh, better hide. So we are going through the pier area. Hock Kwee, very hot weather at your bro Limpeh. Very hot. Oh, what do you mean very hot weather at your bro Limpeh? Drink more water. Sarcasm, yeah. Very hot. No, you know, you'll be surprised, no, that even in very cold weathers like this, the sun is still surprisingly strong and powerful. Yeah. You know, when I was young and I didn't know what winter was about, right? Then I always thought that when it's cold, then the sun doesn't work anymore, but it's not. The sun works cold or not. Okay, right now I'm here back in one of my favorite cafes by the Bosphorus Straits. Hello, Merhaba.
Beautiful. How are you?
Yeah, great. I streamed here twice, and twice she was here. And yeah, I'll just have a double shot Americano.
Double shot Americano
Yeah.
with takeaway or glass?
Glass, please.
Glass.
Thank you. Okay, let's set this down and pay. You guys wondering, this is my wallet. This is how my wallet looks like. This wallet is 13 years old. So. Okay, 13 years old wallet. You guys imagine? 13 years old.
Man, since you're 14.
13 years old wallet. Yo, crazy. And once again, Hock Kwee, thank you for buying me coffee. You just bought me coffee for an entire week. Actually, for the next 1 week, I'm not gonna appeal for. Oh, thank you. For the next 1 week, I'm not gonna appeal for tips anymore because honestly, I really got enough from Hock Kwee, from Retro, and all of you. You guys really covered me for a long time. Oh my. I gotta try to resist this, but I find this okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, enjoy.
Today I'm not gonna have a cookie. I usually have a cookie to go along, but I really need to maintain my weight now. I need to watch it. Okay, I'm just gonna stay downstairs because it's kind of hard to balance this. Oh, shucks. Yeah. I need to do this. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, no problem. No, I'm okay. It's kind of hard to balance because it's a very tall glass.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, no problem.
Okay.
And yes, I just spilled my entire coffee. I didn't break the glass because the glass is very tall. It's very hard to balance. I knew it's gonna be really hard to balance.
Sorry, this is Americano.
Thank you so much.
You're
So
welcome.
sorry. Çok teşekkür ederim, sağ olun. And they're so nice to give me a replacement cup. So nice. I was having half the idea to just buy another cup. Yeah. So sorry. I'm proud of you. I feel so bad about this. Thank you. And yes, my folly of the day. I just spilled an entire glass of double shot Americano, and they got it replaced for me. I'm just really so grateful. Pablo Cafe. The really great people here. Oh, and it's double shot. The double shots here are so nice. I can tell if it's single or double shot, straight out. Oh, thank you so much. çok teşekkür ederim. so kind. People oh, so nice. Someone breaks the cup again. Today is something is wrong with the cups. Oh. Yeah, I just spilled the coffee over my hand. But interestingly, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. You know why I don't feel anything? Because my hand was literally frozen out there. So when it's frozen and then you get the hot drink on it, it doesn't feel like anything. Right here, I got the light right in my eye. Right? I want to see here because everywhere they have there's a ceiling light right in the eyes on this seats here. A lot of breaking going on, yeah. Limpeh's wallet is ancient, yeah. 13 years of wallet. I've been using this wallet for 13 years. And you know the black color pants that I wear, the track pants that I wear very often, the black color pants, one of the only two pants that I have, right? One jeans and one track pants. That pants I wore. You know, everything I wear is very ancient. I have only 7 underwear, right? One of the 7 is 8 years old. Shish. It just shows good wallet lasting so long. Yeah. It's a good Italian wallet. Only lots of breaking going on. Yeah. Shish, Liana. That's what I'm saying. Mine lasts like 1 year at most. Yeah. It neutralizes your cold hand. Yeah, exactly. I know it's later on I'm gonna have problem because the coffee spilled on top of the hand. So right now I don't feel it only because it's frozen, but later on 100% I'm gonna get swelling and that stuff. Liana, I managed to destroy wallet and purse straight away. Not when your wallet is from Milano. And guys, you may notice also that when I smile, you don't see any crow feet anymore. Yeah, if you watch my video introducing the Korean restaurant 2 weeks ago, you could see deep crow feet even when I wasn't smiling. Yeah, in that video about the Korean restaurant, you guys watch. I wasn't even smiling and you can see deep crow feet. But now, even when I smile, even when I squirt, nothing. Yeah, nothing. How did I get rid of my crow feet in 2 weeks without Botox and without substances? Today I reveal this secret in my video today. And later on today, after I get back home, I'll work on that video. I've already taken the video, just edit and I'll upload. So stay tuned for the video if you want to know how you pretty much get rid of all crow feet in 2 weeks without any injections or anything. Really big difference. 2 weeks ago when I was covering the Korean restaurant, you could see deep crow feet, 4 lines, even without smiling, without squirting. But now, smiling, squirting, you see, nothing. Oh? Liana, trust me, I managed to break everything, including the hearts of men. Shish. Same. Also lipsticks and lip balms. Oh, don't get me started on lip balms. I can't get really good lip balms here. I need a good lip balm. See, my lips are very dried out looking. I eat through lip balms very quickly, you know. I can't just keep applying like Liana. If I were to hold your wallet, you'll probably fall apart. Oh, you mean my bank account will fall apart? I bet if you hold my wallet, my bank account will fall apart. And once again, thank you Hock Kwee. Thank you Hock Kwee for the Lunar New Year ang pao. Really appreciate it. You know, makes me feel a little bit more of the Lunar New Year thing. Yeah, I have a very deep and long vendetta with Lunar New Year's. So But of course, if I'm back home with Limbu, we celebrate Solar. Yeah, each year together with either a family or the Korean community in New York. Every year we do celebrate Solar. To be honest, but that's because then I realized that Lunar New Year is really a family thing. Whenever your family is not with you, there's no Lunar New Year, And I spent many years alone. And I spent many years alone getting over this Lunar New Year thing. I used to feel terrible every Lunar New Year before, many years ago. All alone with no family, no friends, yeah? Lunar New Year is hard. Going through Lunar New Year is very hard before. So over time, I managed to just take that whole thing out of my life altogether. Like I just don't do it anymore. I just don't think about it anymore. And over many years, it just fades from my life. This new Lunar New Year thing, just don't come to my mind anymore. I don't feel anything special. And then until I meet Limbu, and then I start celebrating Solar again. Actually, last night I was feeling really terrible. Because I know Lunar New Year's going on. I see all the posting in the Instagrams and Facebook, and then I'm thinking how Limbu and I we will be celebrating so loud today with the rest of the New York community in New York. It just make me feel suddenly 엄청 쓸쓸하게 너무 쓸쓸해. And so yeah, basically I try to just deny this whole thing. I try to deny Lunar New Year altogether. So when people wish me Happy Lunar New Year, Happy Chinese New Year, or Happy Solar, I just say I don't do this thing. It's easier for me to live life that way, Kind of like in denial, you can say. 连 a year's bank account fall apart. Shunshe, Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, Shunshe. I don't really do Lunar New Year. So, and I just explain why. There's no Lunar New Year here. Nothing to be happy about. Especially, here, living alone. When you're alone, there's no Lunar New Year. Okay, much worse that you don't even have Asian friends. There's even more no Lunar New Year, and even worse, you're in a country with no trace of Lunar New Year. Yeah? So there's nothing happy Lunar New Year for me here. But still, I really appreciate Hock Kwee for your ang pao. Really appreciate it. Because of all your ang paos and all your donations this week. Next week, for the rest of the week, I'm not gonna ask for tips anymore. To be honest. Again, I'm not doing this for profit. So as long as the tips for the week is enough to cover the week and the next week, I'm fine. Happy enough. Lunar New Year. I always get confused by Lunar New Year. Confused in what way? Confused as to when it is or what it does, what's the significance or what. For all my non-Asian friends, Lunar New Year, right, is not actually New Year. Lunar New Year is not a New Year. Lunar New Year stems from Chunjie in China, which means Spring Festival. It is a festival to celebrate the ending of the most brutal season of the year, winter, and the beginning of spring. So it is technically not a New Year Day. New Year Day is still on the 1st of January. Chunjie is Spring Festival celebration, right? And so that's the world is turning warm again, and it's time to do your crops again. That's the celebration. It's not a celebration for a new year. That's why I keep saying it, calling it Chinese New Year or Korean New Year is completely wrong. It gives the festival a completely wrong meaning, because this festival is not about a new year. It is about the starting of spring, or a starting of the return of life to the world. Yeah, that's the real meaning. January, because my birthday is in January. Oh, everybody's birthday in January. Even Limbu's birthday is in January, because Year of the Dragon is 88. I'm January 89. Oh yeah. I'm dragon as well, by the way. Yeah. Oh, no wonder we hit it off. Nào tôi Dũng Ti à, Dũng Ti. Oh, so you're still, yeah, still dragon. Yeah. Oh, I really like returned to my old look already. When I just got out of COVID, right, I looked like crap, and now 不老传说. So for those of you who missed today's highlight, right? Today's highlight was me showing you guys the Bosphorus Straits, yeah? So you can rewatch this live stream to see what the Bosphorus, beautiful, gorgeous Bosphorus Straits here in Istanbul is like in the first 45 minutes of this live stream. Liana, New Year just reminds me I'm single, I have no children. Honestly, like, Lunar New Year is something deep in the bones of East Asian people. It's hard to get rid of that feeling that, you know, like it's very ingrained. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to quit Lunar New Year. That's why right now I tell people I don't do Lunar New Year, because my lifestyle over the past 20 years alone overseas do not allow me the luxury to make Lunar New Year any more special than just a normal day, because if you're just making yourself feel miserable, you know. It's one of those things, you know, that when you choose to live alone overseas without family, this is the thing you have to deal with. So a lot of people, most of my friends who work overseas, they go back home wherever they are once a year, every year for Lunar New Year. I don't. Junsei, I will watch the scene. Liana, today's highlight was you spilling your drink. Yeah. Do you guys see the drink spill? Like, was it on camera? Huh? Luckily, I didn't get it on my clothes. Lucky. You know why? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't wash these clothes. I only have 6 pieces of clothes. If I wash, I don't get to wear. Oh. Maybe I should buy more clothes. But I don't see the need to. Shunsei, I just had an online party for 4 hours for New Year. Oh, for New Year online party? What do you mean by online party? Not my party, sorry. I was an online YouTube party. Ah, I see. So people streaming their parties. It's strong my life with this sun. Okay, today's live stream is so gonna be copyright. Softly with whisper. So I'm tired out already. Tired out already at 8:30 a.m. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun. Sibong TV, don't know what's that. I'm glad you had fun. I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys, that even at my level of spiritual attainment right now, like, I know I'm at a pretty significant level, okay, I don't deny that. But even that, last night, I didn't feel that good. And I had to summon up a lot of my energy to see the reality that this is just another day and another night. That everything else is just man-made ideas, you know. And then I put through. But yeah, Lunar New Year is very ingrained. All East Asians, very ingrained. Everywhere from China to Korea, not so much Japan actually these days. South Asia is very ingrained. 진짜 뼈 속에서 있는 거야. 완전 뼈 속에서 빼오는 거야 이 문화. Shunxie, I'm grateful for online friends. I'm grateful for online friends too. Just don't turn hater. You know, yesterday again I was very disappointed. You know, like at online, like a very avid fan, you know, suddenly like just turn troll on me, just like that. Harass me no end all day, until I have to block that person from all my social media. And this is again the reason. This is again a brutal reminder again why I don't make friends easy. Because people continuously show me that they can turn enemy at a snap. If human beings behave that way, how would I as an individual living alone in a foreign country with no support, no friends, no family, feel safe about making any form of friends? Yeah? But Limpeh, we are virtual friends, so technically you're not alone in this CNY. No, I just don't do CNY. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, to me, this is just another day. Yeah, it's better that way. Liana, that's disappointing. It's very disappointing. And people keep pulling that on me. That person yesterday is not even an isolated case. I've experienced this so many times over the past five years. That's why I'm very careful. There was once I had a very avid fan turn troll on me and turn stalker on me and try to dig out my addresses and try to post shit about me all over the internet. Like when people behave like that, when they are great friends today and suddenly tomorrow they are trying to destroy your life, how would you feel safe enough to make any form of friends at all? Yes, this is the problem. That's why I'm very, very picky about the kind of friends I meet in real life. And people whom I call friend in real life, I'm very picky. Very, very picky. So I would say right now, to be very honest, I have nobody I call friend in real life, at least here in Istanbul. I have many acquaintances. I have people whom I like as friends, but still not friends. And it's gonna take a lot to reach the point where I say this is a friend. No? Liana, I don't understand why people do that. Spiritual immaturity. When you are not mature to a certain level, you allow your emotions to rule your judgment. And when you are just bouncing around based on your emotions and your preferences, then shit is bound to happen, right? That is the problem. Until people reach a certain level of maturity when you're no longer ruled by mere emotions, preferences, hatred, judgments, then you have peace between you in your relationships. Liana, I always find people's behavior bizarre. I don't find people's behavior bizarre. I find observing human being very interesting. I find human behavior very interesting to observe. Just like observing the behavior of ducks and seagulls. Human beings have specific, very interesting behaviors as well. Just like like every weekend, you guys might be wondering after live stream what I do, right? Do you know what I do? I actually just sit. I go to the Korean restaurant. I have my lunch, and after that I just sit in the Korean restaurant for six hours, just watching people come and go and what they do and how they react, how they interact with each other. That's all I did last weekend. Just sitting there observing people and what they do, how they do, what they talk about, how they display their likes and dislikes, and why they do that. Just observing people. I did that for like 6 hours straight in the cafe, in the restaurant. Crazy, huh? Shouldn't say I live alone. I think many people do quite well nowadays. Well, a lot of people, okay, here, who is like me here living alone? I know I live alone, Liana lives alone, Shun She lives alone, who else lives alone? Who else lives alone here? Overseas or not, whatever. Who else lives alone? Liana, I guess I find it bizarre because I don't behave the same as others who do this. Yeah, exactly. I feel the exact same way. I find it bizarre. I just don't call it bizarre. I call it interesting because generally I see people behaving in these situations very differently from how I would have behaved. So I always find it very interesting. I don't call it bizarre. I always kind of find it interesting. Shouldn't say positive to be alone, not a negative to me. I speak to people. Yeah, to me, being alone is a positive, and being alone is actually a very important part of spiritual practice. Up to a certain level of spiritual practice, you need to do alone. Yeah, that's why all the masters, they go into the mountains. They reach a certain point, you have to be alone. And reach a certain point, you gain more energy by being alone. Liana, so my mentality is why are these people acting so different? Because of different levels of spiritual development. Yeah, most people are at a very infancy level of spiritual development, where to them pride, ego, feeling good, emotions, all these things rule how they deal with other people, rather than the objective facts and the reality. That's why I keep saying spirituality is the hard science of reality. Spirituality is being able to handle reality and not hide in an illusion, you know? Xunshe, social failure is not defined by my friend count to me. Of course, if social failure is defined by friend count, then I'm a sociopath or a socially incapable person. Yeah, I'm just choosy, and I enjoy alone time. I get a lot of energy from being alone. I get more energy being alone here talking to a screen than talking to a real person. But of course, like honestly, I do spend a lot of energy when I do this. Yeah, actually, I enjoy alone time. Yeah, I have so many things I enjoy that I'm interested in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, in case you guys are new to my live stream, welcome. I'm here in Istanbul. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul at 10:30 a.m. Istanbul, I go to a different cafe or restaurant here, or location here in Istanbul, show you guys around Istanbul and talk about anything and everything. Today's highlight was a little tour down the Bosphorus Straits up there. That's the Bosphorus Straits over there. For 45 minutes we were out there enjoying the scenery. And then now I'm enjoying a little coffee. So if you like this manner of a live stream, you can support my channel by clicking on the like button and subscribing. And if you would like to drop me a tip, just click on the S button in the comments box. Alright? Everything helps. Even clicking on the like button helps. Alright? Thanks a lot. And join me every morning, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. And we pretty much talk about anything and everything, you know, no taboo, you know, no taboo. We talk about anything and anything. But understand this, when you want to talk about anything and everything, you have to be prepared for very different point of view, especially from me. I see the world very differently from most people. You got to be prepared. You got to be matured enough not to be offended by my point of view. I understand it's my point of view. I'm not trying to influence you to think the way I do. If you are not at that level of maturity, you cannot handle a discussion. You cannot handle a discussion, you should not be here. So you know, really, my live stream should be rated M, rated matured only. Onyx, I subscribed from a long time. Thank you, Onyx from Jamaica. Love the channel. I'm up late. It's almost 4 a.m. Wow. Thanks a lot for the support. 4 a.m. Oh, it's 4 a.m. in Jamaica. Wow. Thanks a lot for the support. I really appreciate it. Liana, yeah, prepare to hear things you might not like. You know, most people are incapable of real discussions. 99% of the people down the street is not capable of real conversations. Because when they say something, they are only expecting you to agree in order to reinforce their own egoic structure around that idea. And therefore, when you say something different, they start to defend, they start to argue, they start to defend the idea by arguing. Because why? Because it hurts their ego. And when you're ruled by your ego like this, there is no real discussion, there's no real conversation possible. There's no real learning possible. You'll always only be listening to the things that you believe in, right or wrong. Yeah, and it's a huge stumbling block to developing as a human being. Liana, this is why I tell people don't ask for my opinion because it will be very honest. Yeah, yeah. Shinsei, hello Jamaica, amazing. I bet lovely there. Oh, Jamaica is lovely every day. Jamaica is lovely every day. You know, like back in New York, going back home, I always take the metro that ends in Jamaica. There's a place in New York called Jamaica, by the way. It's just beautiful, lovely people. Beautiful culture, happy culture. One of those beautiful places on earth. You know, like, really, we need to try to stop Jamaica from disappearing. I know Jamaica is at some ecological problems right now. Yeah. I hope it turns out to be well. It's such a beautiful place. Onyx, hey, thanks. Shunshe. And again, you know, Onyx, thanks a lot for coming, and thanks a lot for enjoying the conversation, not just with me but also with other viewers here. Really trying to build a community of very positive people sharing good positive energy. Yeah. And in the end of the day, like I always say, you know, in the end of the day, everything and anything I say on this live stream is just trash. Because tomorrow, if I test you on what I say, you'll forget, right? You've forgotten what I say. But the takeaway is the energy, yeah? The energy to feel good and pass the energy down to the next person, so that one person at a time will make this world a better place. Because why? The world is only a lousy place with unhappy people. When we can make happy people, we make the world a better place. Liana, I wish I could afford to go to New York. Not expensive. Right now, the plane ticket from UK to New York is just a couple $100, isn't it? And then when you get there, you always find a way to survive. Onyx, I really love this. It's wonderful. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Liana, I'm too cheap to spend the money it would cost to go and visit. You know, the thing is, if you spend a few $100 just to go to New York, you'll always be able to find a way to make back the few $100. It's not hard to make to make some money in New York. Even if you're just a tourist, or even if you're an illegal, it's not hard to make some money in New York. You easily cover the cost, honestly. Liana, not the plane ticket, it's the actual being in New York. Oh, actual being in New York is cheap. It's actually cheaper than you think. It's unless you expect to be living at a certain level and certain standard, a certain glam. You know, you want to live the kind of life in New York that you see on TV and in movies. Then, of course, nobody can afford it. I can't afford it, right? But if you just want to go to New York, stay alive, experience the city, it is not expensive at all. There are many ways to live life in New York. Just like in most major cities in the world, there are expensive ways and then there are cheap ways. There are glam ways and then there are homeless ways. All are life. If you want to experience it, there's always a way. Yeah, right now. Even in London, so many people from other like less well-to-do places in the world go to London. Yeah, and somehow they will live from day to day. Somehow. Unless you want to live very comfortably, you want to live very secure, then of course, every city in the world will be expensive. Even Istanbul will be very expensive for you if you expect to live like that. But if you dare to just come and then just scrap by day to day, eventually you'll work out, because day to day will just pass whether or not you like it. Onyx, yeah. New York's so expensive. Love it there. No, New York is not expensive if you live New York the way you should at your level. never need to. And if you want to have like push it, a good day meal, $6 is all you need. Okay, so let's make it like $5 average a day a month. So that's what $5 average a day. So $150 a month. They will cover your meals. Now, how about lodging? If you can afford a few $100s, like $200-300, you can easily find a room to rent in not the best places. Of course, don't expect to be in the best places when you're on a budget, right? But when you go deep into the Bronx, or you go deep down into Brooklyn or even Long Island, you can easily get a room for like $300-400 a month or $500 a month. So that's $650 a month for lodging and food. Yeah. And what else what other things you want? Transportation and everything. When everything put in, $1,000 a month. Now, $1,000 a month. How do you cover $1,000 a month? Easy. Work as a waiter waitress in any restaurant. You easily cover $1,000 a month. And you can work as a waitress in New York, whether or not you're on a work visa or whatever kind of visa. Even if you're illegal, you can work as a waiter or waitress in a restaurant in New York. Yeah. So there you go. I just gave you the formula for New York. Simple. If you can take hardship, you can always survive in New York. But if you expect life to be easy and comfortable, I'm sorry, no city in the world will be easy. Not even Beijing will be easy for you. If you want it to be easy, comfortable, lazy, not having to struggle to live, then not even Beijing, China is easy. Onyx. Yeah, every city is expensive. The country parts are less expensive. Yeah. Onyx, well, I got to try and live on a smaller budget when I travel. Thanks for the advice. I'll try that. Yeah. There is always a level, because life, if you guys are on a spiritual journey, life will happen regardless of circumstances. Even if you're sleeping by the roadside, life will just happen. Day by day will pass. Do you know that my first experience out of my first overseas experience was when I was 16 years old and I went to Malaysia with no money. I was sleeping on the roadside. I was sleeping on the beach. I slept by the beach at least for 3 days. And then after that, I found an abandoned watchtower by the beach, and I slept in the abandoned watchtower for 2 days. After that, I slept on a bench in the park, and then I went to a resort and I started knocking on doors begging for people to allow me to sleep in their living rooms. That was how I did my Malaysia tour, okay? And I still did it. I still did it. No money. I was 16 years old and broke. I had no money. Oh, and I begged for food. So there was one night, some kind people holidaying in the resort allowed me to sleep on their living room, and the next day they even bought me food. If you are willing to live and survive, and anywhere works, and you don't even need money to live and survive. Liana, I think I'd rather hang out with homeless in New York. Yeah, even homeless in New York is a lifestyle. It is a viable choice. Do not ever look upon homeless in New York as a base level kind of thing. I'm sorry. Homeless in New York is just a lifestyle choice. Many are homeless by choice, okay? They have parents home to return to and stuff, but they just don't. It is a lifestyle choice. It is a viable lifestyle choice. And Andy, come to Jamaica too, Kingston's, and it's very expensive. Andy, you happy Lunar New Year to you. Thanks a lot, but I don't do Lunar New Year. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't. You guys don't have to wish me happy Lunar New Year or anything. I don't do Lunar New Year. Just another normal day for me. But for those of you who celebrates Lunar New Year, if you are Korean, say hey for money brother say yo, and if you are Chinese, 恭喜发财，新年快乐，春节快乐. But you guys don't have to wish me that. I don't do Lunar New Year. And I just explained why. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it's part of how I cope with life, with living life overseas alone, by not doing Lunar New Year. you know, honestly, if you put too much emphasis on Lunar New Year, you will never be able to survive overseas alone like this. It's a very sad period to go through alone. So, Gary, 恭喜发财 Limpeh. I appreciate all the well wishings, but I prefer that you guys don't wish me anything for Lunar New Year. I don't do Lunar New Year, okay? But I wish you guys a happy Lunar New Year. Say hey pung mani pada school. Peter Chiu, homeless by choice, not to vaccinate by choice. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's all this fuss about vaccination, and I don't know why it's becoming something like of a religion, and I don't know why people are getting sued in court over such issues. To me, these are just such a small issue. If I do it, just do it. What's the big deal? I don't understand what's the big deal. If you have to go take one jab and then get on with life, take one jab, get on with life, what's the big deal? I don't understand what's the whole fuss behind this whole thing. Is there any reason you don't do Lunar New Year? Oh, I just explained, Onyx, that why I don't do Lunar New Year. In fact, I explained for a very long time. A lot of homeless people are vaccinated. Yeah, a lot. In New York, there was like, you just get vaccinated for free, so why not just go? A lot. Onyx, are there any reason? Yeah, like I said, because I thought I just explained. I explained for quite a long time. So okay, anyways, since I have 3 more minutes, I'm just gonna explain again. Why I don't do Lunar New Year? Look, like I said, Lunar New Year, whether Solal or Chunjie, is very deeply ingrained in the DNA and bones of all East Asian person, and especially me, even me. But the sad thing about Lunar New Year is it is 100% family-based thing. So if you are alone, without a family, there is simply no Lunar New Year for you. And I have been living alone overseas for over 20 years. Okay, for the first few years, it feels miserable, where you see everybody posting about their Lunar New Year celebrations and families, the things they do with their families on their Facebook. It feels very miserable. To me, every year when it comes to Lunar New Year period, it was very hard to get through, being alone and overseas in wherever country I was in before. So the way I deal with it is simply just delete it from my DNA. No more Lunar New Year. That's it. Just another day. That's the easy way, and I've been doing that for a long time. Yeah. Until of course I met my wife, and we do Solal with my wife. Yeah, then we celebrate Solal with my wife, Korean New Year. Yeah, but for over the past two years, again I'm alone here in Istanbul, and so again I just delete it from here. So unless I'm with my wife, I just don't do Lunar New Year. I just don't even think about it, because if you want to think about it, it is a very hard time to. It's just like imagine doing Christmas alone in a completely different country with no friends and family around you. Yeah, that's the feeling. Or doing Thanksgiving alone somewhere, no friends, no family, don't even speak their language. That's how it feels, That's why I keep saying I don't do Lunar New Year, but I do wish, of course, for all my friends and fans, if you are Chinese, 春节快乐 or 新年快乐 春节快乐, and if you are Korean, say hey pok mani pada school. In fact, after this live stream, I'm gonna buy some gifts and go to the Korean restaurant and say hey to the restaurant boss, a very kind old lady who owns the restaurant and is also the chef. Yeah, I'm actually going to go wish her happy Solal after this. So I will feel a little bit of Solal and also eat a bit of. I think she's gonna cook some Solal. Or Solal is Korean New Year, which is just Lunar New Year. She's gonna cook some Korean Lunar New Year food like chapchae, like tteokguk. I'm just gonna go there to eat this and also give her something. Wish her, also give her safe. Just do some Lunar New Year thing this year. After this. Onyx, I understand. I don't celebrate New Year anymore because my dad died on New Year on 2017. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot to cope with like honestly, as we deepen in our spiritual journey, then all these things will just fade away naturally until we get there. Yeah, just to find a way to cope. Shouldn't say nice. Yep. So yeah, 1.5 hours, and usually I'll try to end at 1.5 hours so that I don't burn out doing this thing. Again, for those of you around the world who celebrate Lunar New Year, Happy Lunar New Year. If you're Chinese, 新年快乐，恭喜发财. And if you're Korean, say hey, Pok Mari Baris well. And thanks Hock Kwee for the ang pao today. Wow, $20 ang pao. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And yeah, have a very, very happy first day of the Lunar New Year. And for those of you who don't do Lunar New Year, have a very happy day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. Annyeong.